Item 10B, adopt a resolution authorizing the city manager to execute a contract with Maintenance Design Group Incorporated for the development of a corporation yard master plan in an amount not to exceed $55,650.
Good evening, Honorable Mayor and members of the Council. My name is Yoon Jun Kim. I serve the city as a city engineer. The item for consideration is a contract with Maintenance Design Group to develop a corporation yard master plan. The city provides for the maintenance and operation of city's utility infrastructure, streets, and vehicles at the city corporation yard. By today's standards, the corporation yard is outdated and has numerous opportunities for optimization, including ADA accessibility, gender-specific facilities, and a site layout with a more efficient operational workflow. The 2013-14 Capital Improvement Program includes a corporation yard facility improvement project for the planning, design, and modernization of city's corporation yard. Minor improvements to the corporation yard were performed last year. Improvements consisted of new paint and flooring in the hallways and break rooms, and temporarily relocating the operations staff lockers to an unimproved storage bay. The proposed master plan would be the first step to comprehensively identify and permanently address the overall deficiencies in the corporation yard. Staff held site meetings at the corporation yard with 4 consultant firms to assess their qualifications and understanding of the deficiencies of the corporation yard. Maintenance Design Group had the most thorough understanding of the operations, equipment, and access issues associated with maintenance facilities. Maintenance Design Group gave a thorough proposal to develop a master plan, while the other consultants proposed to work on a time and materials basis due to their level of uncertainty on this specialized project. Maintenance Design Group was the only firm that specializes in maintenance facilities and has an established process for operational analysis and design planning. Their experience includes over 500 projects worldwide and 50 in the Bay Area. Their approach includes a collaborative process with staff to assess current operations, identify deficiencies, develop planning alternatives and cost estimates, and gather them into a master planning document. The master planning document would be used as the basis for developing detailed design and construction documents in the future. For the project schedule, staff estimates that the master plan will take approximately 6 months to complete after contract execution. The cost of this contract is $55,650. The current funding for this project in the CIP program covers preliminary planning only. Funding for final design and construction will be considered for future programming based on the findings of the master plan. Staff recommends adopting the resolution authorizing the city manager to execute a contract with Maintenance Design Group for the development of a corporation yard master plan in the amount not to exceed $55,650. I'm here to answer any questions.
Any questions, staff? Irene?
Considering how constrained that area is geographically, are you also asking them to consider a 2-story or even higher building? Is that part of?
That was part of the initial discussions.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Anyone else? Rico?
Go.
Michael? Rico.
Oh, thank you. So the scope of the study would be basically the renovation of the existing area, not the possibility of a different or a new facility?
Most like a completely new layout, so it'd be a new facility.
Okay, so
at the existing location.
At the existing location?
Yep, correct.
Okay.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
Including the possibility of phasing the implementation of a master new site layout within the existing location in order to maintain operations if feasible.
If feasible. Okay. And so one concern I had about doing it at this point, it kind of seems to me like the department is in somewhat of a transition in that we are undertaking a huge number of infrastructure projects, and so that basically the requirements of the department may evolve over the next few years, and going from a department that's heavily involved in patching leaks to one that's more involved in maybe taking on larger projects. And so I'm wondering if doing this sort of study at this point may sort of miss some of those upcoming changes in the way the department operates. So, I mean, can you?
Well, part of the
address that?
process of this master planning will be multiple day charrettes with the existing staff in order to determine the current operations and the future operations and any changes that may be required from the facilities. Maintenance Design Group has performed the design and planning for hundreds of maintenance design facilities, so they have a lot to work off of, a lot of experience in this particular area. And with that, we hope to have the most optimal long-term plan.
And as is the case with a lot of our consultants, they really do depend on our specific knowledge of the environment and how things operate. And I'm wondering how well we, as a city, understand our operations and how they might evolve. I mean, have we done a lot of planning in terms of and trying to understand where our operations are going and how they might evolve? That's probably more of a Clara question.
Through our master planning process and planning process, which the intent is to have a 20-year look ahead for all of our utilities, for sewer, water, and certainly right now is in the final phase, our stormwater master plan, and also through the payment management. In essence, is our intent to do the same for streets, what is done for any other utilities. The city has a very good understanding and projection what will be the expectation or the need of the system 20 years from now. Of course, nobody can see how the technology will change for the next 50 years or for the next 100 years. But certainly this consultant also had the experience helping staff also, staff bringing to the table the specificity for San Bruno, what all of us know about the need of San Bruno and understanding our own systems. What they are bringing to the table, a general understanding of the trend in the industry and how you can project and predict a sustainable long-term need with how to address the short bumps in the road or short-term need, considering the experience of the industry itself.
Okay.
Through the chair, I was just wondering, as this develop the plan, are we also getting the feedback, the input from the staff that actually lives it, breathes it, works it? Not just those of us sit at a desk and out in the field, but those that are actually coming through as far as what works effectively, what could be better, what could be more efficient, so that everybody has their input. And I know you can't ask for a whole wish list of that, but I mean, honestly, I think that staff sometimes, I know we try to plan things from above looking in, but I think those that actually experience it and have the best input, not us here, because we're not there. So I really would encourage, and hopefully my expectation would be that staff has valued input for what they think obviously would be the most effective use of that facility and how it's laid out.
Anything else? Yeah.
I'll introduce the resolution.
Councilmember O'Connell.
Aye.
Councilmember Salazar.
Aye.
Vice Mayor Medina.
Aye.
Mayor Ruane.
Aye. And I think also to staff, it would be a good idea if you got some dates to the council for maybe a little tour, so we could appreciate it a little bit better.
discussing
I think the
before
mayor,
and after.
when you appreciate it, I think you'll be amazed at, from the restroom to
Maybe
some of
we
the
won't
locker rooms,
appreciate
you may be more
Yeah.
shocked.
It's a great idea, and certainly
Might
staff will
expedite the process,
support
right?
and will take you around. And you have also our commitment that staff at all levels will be engaged in the process for their input.
Great.
Thank you.
Thank you.